Hey there folks, welcome back to Smithy's Forge. I am the Smithy, and today we're taking a look at the NECA Arkham City Harley Quinn figure. And I gotta say, this one was quite the shocker actually. I came across this in Toys R Us and just thought, wow, this is a really amazing Harley. So yeah, I mean, picked her up, she was on sale. Got her for, what was it? They were having a 40% off, so I got her for like 15 bucks. She was, yeah, I was really happy. It's an amazing quality figure. Anyway, NECA always puts out gorgeous stuff. So yeah, that's how she looks in the box. You know, you have her CG game model here. You know, obviously she's Harley. You have a little shot of the figure right here with the Batman Arkham City logo. Same here. You get the various stuff and the bio if you really feel like reading it. If you do, well then pause the video, and there we go. You know, nice shot of the figure here, another shot of the figure here, and there's Harley. So, rather than just gawking at this lovely crazy in the box, what do you say we take her out of the box? And we'll take a little bit closer look at her here. Ignore the sudden change in camera angle and lighting. I am without a doubt still doing this on the same day. It is not actually the next morning. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, here we have Harley, and wow, is she amazing. I mean, NECA figures, without a doubt, are some of the best ones. NECA and McFarlane are always so amazingly done, but NECA's in particular I always love. So, here we have Harley. We'll get in close here on the sculpting so you can see how she looks. And the thing is, with most of these like video game renders, you have issues usually with the face sculpts. That's usually where the issues really come in, at least for me. And that's because they usually have a hard time translating their video game design onto plastic. But this is just amazing. And I mean, they even made this like really soft plastic for her bangs here. So I mean, it even moves kind of like her regular hair would. I mean, and you can see just like the immense detailing that goes into the sculpting of her hair, and the paint detailing is just fantastic. So, I mean, just take a quick rundown on her here. I mean, you see she's got her little playing card Joker tattoos around her arm too. I mean, and just the amazing amount of sculpting and detail that goes into her, and wow, this is just fantastic. I mean, she's even got this like little metal chain here on her belt. And unlike a lot of what we see in, like, you know, I guess you could call it just normal toys, NECA figures are so amazingly sculpted, and then it's like they go over it with one of those little bitty detailing brushes, and they just start doing all the little creases and making sure every little thing is just perfect, and they nailed it with her. It's just completely fantastic. I mean, without a doubt, probably the best example of the Arkham City Harley I've actually seen. She's just really amazingly detailed and painted. I honestly can't gush over that enough. She's just perfect. Honestly, she's about as close to perfect as you're gonna get. So we'll run through posability here real quick. Now, it's a NECA figure, so she's gonna have basically every joint you could possibly want, and they're all going to be really, really tight. So, I mean, come up here, we'll start at her head, and her little pigtails here are actually articulated, so you can even get her in a kind of a falling action pose if you want. Head's on a moderately limited ball joint, but it's limited basically to the point that you would expect a neck joint to be limited to. Arms come out, yeah, about normal. About what you would normally see for a human. You can go all the way around. Now her tank top, I guess is what you would call it here. This part right here in particular, and down here too, is made of a softer plastic, so it actually moves out of the way with her movements. So it's an awesome little touch. Elbow bends about just under 90 degrees. It's a little restricted. You have a swivel at the elbow. You also have a wrist swivel because these are on ball joints, and I have her holding her little Uzis here, as you can see. But, you know, these can just pop right out of her hands. I have them in her hands because her trigger fingers were a little warped coming out of the package, so I decided to just give her those to kind of help put them back into place. Well, there we go. She has a ab crunch, really well articulated ab crunch, actually. You have hip joint, you can go out about that far, and once again, this piece right here is made of that same softish plastic, so it moves out of the way to accommodate her leg movement. You have a hip swivel. You have a decent knee joint with an actual swivel there too. You also have a ankle swivel and full ankle articulation. So yeah, she has, like I said, all the articulation you would expect in a human, and it is just tight. It's tight as heck because it's a NECA. So she will literally do whatever you need her to do. Amazing, isn't it? It's amazing what they can do with plastic. So, get down to her accessories here real quick. I mean, like I said, you can obviously take these out, but mine's fingers were a little warped, so I just left it in that. Left the Uzis in there to help her out. But if you don't want her holding her guns, you can pop her gun hands off. You can put her little fist here on. We'll come over here to this hand. We'll do the same here. She has a little splayed open hand here. Just pop that sucker on. And then you just... Her hands are... I think it's just the plastic is thin enough that you can actually move it. Just move it enough to get her to hold her bat. And look at that. Now we have Harley with her bat, and it's perfect. Whoops. And see, right there, that's another example of these NECA figures that I absolutely love because my table is really uneven. This thing has all kinds of water damage, and you can make her stand just fine. I mean, my camera moves more than she does. So, yeah, that's Harley. Now, like I said before, I picked this up at Toys R Us, and I got it on sale. So I don't know if they were trying to clear out the stock or if I just happened to catch a good sale. But NECA figures like her usually run about 25 bucks. So, you know, check it out over there if you want to pick one of these up. It's definitely worth it. It's just downright awesome. So, we're going to call that good. I'm going to stop running my mouth. That has been the NECA Arkham City Harley Quinn. And this is the Smithy, reminding you to stay primed and forge ahead.